Mike Griffith causing havoc in the Connors Unleashed studios.
Well, we can't blame him too much. He
brought Mountain Mike's Pizza. Where is
did
it?
bring pizza.
Whoa.
From Mountain
Oh,
Mike's.
yeah.
There you go.
It's nice. Like, you know, it's a lot of work each and every week to put on a good show here. But the Mountain Mike's is always phenomenal. And Bartle's just going to not do anything. He's just going to eat pizza.
Eating pizza, yes.
Yeah. Are we allowed to say Ed McMahon? Or no? Is that allowed?
I
doing
am
your best
the Ed
Ed
McMahon to him, yes.
Yes. Well, we thought we were going to have Joel Broda here for our
His
player
jersey's
segment.
here.
His jersey's here.
He might be lost.
He might be lost.
He might not have gotten past the guard dogs and the perimeter.
Yes.
You know, the 15-foot high wall that surrounds this building,
Yes.
protecting it from the riffraff.
I mean, there's a Zach Brown band concert going on tonight, too. So he might not have been able to leave the building.
It's true as well.
He might have been stopped by their security.
Nonetheless,
The jerseys are great.
Joel Broda.
Let's hold this up. The jerseys are great, and it's signed.
It was good to have Broda back this
There's Lincoln.
this weekend.
Obviously, Lincoln now with a C on top of his head. So
Yes.
as if, in Keith Olbermann terms, there wasn't enough on this jersey, well, there's plenty now.
Yes.
We added stuff. And then on the back side, which is Bartle's favorite, the Civil War.
I mean, I like the
On the
battles.
back.
I mean, you have people fighting and dying for their country on the jersey.
Joel Broda's signature as well is on there.
Yes.
Well, Joel, we miss you. Let's show Joel Broda's goal from Sunday, though. We can show it.
If we can, it'd probably take him a second here to cue it up. But, you know, and I mentioned his goal on Sunday did not make the highlight reel. I didn't see it.
It's coming up here.
Oh, we're going to show it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Did you not look at your script?
No, I didn't. I don't read the script.
Here it is here. And we'll get
Now,
the replay
I'll have you know
in just
that
a second.
I was sitting right here when that goal was scored.
Oh.
He was coming right down at me. There he is. Now, so he scores his goal on Sunday right there. Right by, as they call
You
it.
told us
the
to
hash
look
marks.
for that.
I told you to look for that. He scored this goal right here. He scored the other one right there.
So we scored from both hash marks.
Listen,
Where do you want to go if you want to score goals?
this
Bart?
this is physics, okay? This hockey, successful hockey is all physics. You have a better chance of scoring if you have a perfect angle and you're perpendicular to the goal. In the middle of the ice, right between the circles, that's the best spot for somebody to get a shot off.
And let's pause it right here if we can. All right. So Broda scores the goal, and you mentioned from the slot, which, I
Yes.
mean, theoretically is the best spot, right? I mean,
No theory about it. It's the best spot.
you have more net to shoot
The
at.
whole net.
Yeah. Now, not only did Broda score that goal, he scored it, as you saw in the video, with his stick in two pieces.
Yeah, he broke it on the shot.
He broke it. The only goal I've seen better than that is when Kyle Haynes scored with Scott Freeman's stick last year.
I remember that.
Haynes shoots left, Freeman shoots right. So he shot the wrong way coming down on the breakaway. That was a great one up in San Francisco. But I want to break down what's going on right here because this is an underestimated part of a hockey bench. There's a huge staff that goes on behind the scenes that makes sure everything's being taken care of. One of the main things is when a guy breaks his stick, normally it happens during the play and not during a goal. But when it happens during a play, you need this guy right here. Rusty. He's in the sweatshirt. I wish I had a laser pointer. Rusty needs to be on his game. What happens when a guy breaks his stick, the players normally will call something out. The coaches will call something out. They'll start calling out numbers. Who broke his stick? Oh, 19 broke his stick. 19. Rusty has to know to run over. The sticks are all organized by number. Then he grabs the stick and gives it to him. This one was a little easier, and he has helpers as well.
Well, the key to remember here is this guy is not watching the game like you or I are watching the game.
Oh.
You're celebrating. He's thinking the game must go on. Broads needs a new stick.
Yes. And he has some helpers as well. That's Jason Kibbe, strength coach, and Justin Rohaley actually helps out Rusty a ton. Want to make sure they get some plug as well. But, I mean, there was a lot going on the bench, and it's interesting when you do watch the game from the bench. Because as Troy says and as the other coaches will say, it's a different way of watching the game than when you're watching the game from up high where we are, or if you're in the seats and you're watching the game as a fan. When you're down on the bench, you're seeing a lot of different things you don't normally see on a day-to-day basis. And look who's joining us. Here he comes. Do we have his mic? Oh,
Not a moment
just use
too
these
soon.
ones. Here he is.
What happened? Coach took his mic.
Look it, in the flesh, Joel Broda, ladies and gentlemen. And we have plenty of time for Broads as well. We were stalling, but it's fine.
Sorry, guys.
That's
You got
all
to
right.
talk into the microphone, though.
Lost track of time there.
There you go. Hey, no problem. You're the captain. You can do whatever you want. We can't tell you anything different, right? But Broad's obviously back in Bakersfield for his second go-around. And first off, before we get into all the stuff that happened this weekend, you're sporting the mustache. Take me through why you're sporting the mustache, and there's a deeper cause to this.
Yeah, definitely. It's sporting the mustache for Movember. Raising awareness for cancer and especially in men with prostate cancer. And it's kind of hit home for me pretty good as well. I had a friend just about 2 years now. One of my best friends from back home had a battle with cancer that ended up taking his life. So it's something that I hold pretty close to my heart, and he's a great friend, and we're never going to forget him. And anything we can do to be able to raise some money and to fight against this is, I think it's a great cause, and it's definitely why I'm doing it.
If you want to check out Broads' page and make a donation, follow him on Twitter. At JBroads19 is the easiest way to get to him, and now it's a public Twitter feed, so you can check out Broads and follow him. And
No more hiding, man.
No
No
more
more
hiding.
hiding.
Yeah, no, I turned the old private setting off, and I posted a link to my page on there. So if you guys can make any donations, it'd be greatly appreciated for sure.
Now, first of all, welcome back. Haven't really had a chance to welcome you back. Kind of a whirlwind. You come back on a Friday. You're right in the lineup Saturday, Sunday games. I mean, how did you feel?
I felt pretty good. We had a good week of practice in Oklahoma, and I had a great opportunity to play while I was there, and tried to make the most of it while I was there. And I was checking the feeds and talking to some of the guys, and knew that the guys were in tough down here, and to be able to come back this weekend and help get the first win was a great feeling for the dressing room, and felt pretty good over the weekend. I feel like with a week of practice here and getting a little more familiar, being back here is going to help us this weekend and especially tomorrow morning, and just looking forward to it.
is that tough being up in Oak City? One, from a personal standpoint, you're doing well, obviously, professionally. You're up in the American Hockey League, but from a team standpoint, we want you down here in Bakersfield. I mean, selfishly, but is it tough being away from the guys, knowing you're one of the leaders in this locker room?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a mixed feeling where, that was one of my goals this year is to go up, and that's where I feel like I want to be and where I need to be is in the American League. But at the same time, got put into a role here where I feel like I'm a pretty big part of the team and one of the guys that can help toe the load down here. So when you're gone and the team's kind of struggling, it's definitely tugs at your heartstrings that you want to get back there and help out. So I'm looking forward to doing that while I'm here. I had a good stint in Oklahoma City, but now that I'm back here, I'm ready to get to work as well.
We showed the highlights of your 2 goals over the weekend. No coincidence. We were talking about positioning on the ice. I mean, they both came from almost the exact same position on the ice. How important is it? And I think from what we saw of you a couple of years ago when you were here, you're one of those guys that seems to find the spots on the ice where it's best to score goals. How important is that play without the puck to be able to get into those shooting lanes so when it comes to you, you're ready to bury it?
Yeah, I think, it's just something that kind of developed a bit of a knack for just finding that open area and just trying to give myself a little bit of room to be able to get a shot off. And, I was luckily playing with Collins and Tromley. They played with a lot of energy the 2 games I was playing with them, and, they were a huge part of the goals and just creating some loose pucks and me just getting open and being able to get a shot off. And, it's one of those things that you just kind of learn as you progress over the years to be able to find that open ice and try to get some shots off, I guess.
How many times have you scored a goal here and had your stick in 2 pieces when you finished up for the celebration.
Yeah, not too many. That was surprised that one went in. Actually, I kind of felt it breaking there, but I guess it fooled the goalie, and I don't know what I was doing that silly. I don't remember. So
Just this is
Well, clearly it's against the
I
rules.
guess I wanted to show
to,
everyone my stick was in 2 pieces. I guess.
Take that, people.
Yeah.
Well, you have the field trip day coming up tomorrow, 10:30 in the morning. I'm sure you played in a couple of these throughout your career. Is it a different experience, I guess, playing a game this early in the day, and you come to the rink, have breakfast as your pregame meal?
Yeah, definitely. Especially as hockey players, we get pretty set in our ways and have our routines. Especially on game days, we get a little superstitious, and whatever was working, we usually try to stick to that. So this throws a bit of a wrench in that, but at the same time, we're all professionals, and we'll be ready. So you gotta change things up a little bit, but the boys will probably adjust pretty well, and hopefully we can come out with a good effort.
Are you ready for the screaming kids?
Yeah.
Is
That's
the
what
question.
you have to prepare for.
Yeah,
That's what you have to prepare for.
Yeah, no, it's always nice to have those kids in there. They get pretty excited and they're pretty loud. So hopefully we'll give them something pretty good to cheer about tomorrow too. Get them riled up.
All right, well, Brods, we appreciate you coming by. Thanks for joining us,
thanks.
and
Thank you
make
very
sure
much.
you take some pizza on your way out.
Okay.
That's one of the benefits of coming on the show. You get some Mountain Mike's pizza. So.
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Condors captain Joel Broda joining us here, and he's going right to the pizza.
He's
Well,
taking
not
right
gonna
in.
wait.
Don't
He's
even
not
wait for
wasting any
commercial
time.
break. Just
He's
go
got
right
the
in.
mustache. He's got the pizza, and this, of course, is
Sure, we'll take
yeah.
it.
Take the microphone. Go ahead. Two-hand the pizza. There you go. Don't break any sticks on the way by. Condors captain Joel Broda. He's eating pizza.
I'm going to eat too.
This is Condors Unleashed from the Dignity Health Studios inside the Bakersfield, California. We'll make some picks on For the Record next, and he's out. Bye.